Hello everybody, it's Christine. It's time for a Color Rush Studio Design Team project. I'm gonna call it a project because I'm not doing a layout today. I mentioned earlier in the month that this kit is perfect for cards because there's all these little like tag things. Let's see, these are more generic of course, but there's these little tags like just for you, thank you sweet friend, thank you, thinking of you. Anyway, there's a lot of like card elements. And I thought, you know, I could do cards this month. Oh, there's also all these little like ephemera pieces. Let's celebrate, congrats, things like that. And I thought to myself, okay, I can make some cards. This cute little paper here. The only tricky part is I've been pretty efficient with my paper, and this is the only scraps I have. So I'm going to have to cut into one of the 12 by 12s to make some cards. So I thought, you know what? I have seen on Pinterest and stuff these one-sheet wonder things. So if you go to Pinterest or even just Google it, there's people that create these one-sheet wonders, and basically their idea is you use one sheet of paper, 12 by 12, to create a bunch of cards by cutting these shapes, right? And I'll see if I can't try to remember to put the link to this particular one, although she makes the comment in her description that she found the link, but the link was broken. This is from Christina Rees, Creating with Christina from 2017, so it's kind of old. I liked it though because you had the little shapes there, and then she's kind of given some examples. I'm gonna probably do similar stuff, although I've got different little pieces. But anyway, I've got these. So I thought it would be a nice way to use a single 12 by 12, and so I've got to think about it because I don't know which one I might want to use here. I've got these are the ones I have left. I love this here, and I don't know if I really want to cut into that because that's a really great diagonal stripe. But I have this pretty yellow. There's this might be a little, this might be a little busy for the one sheet wonder, but I say that. I don't know. Let me think on that one. And then this word paper. This is really pretty. And the neat thing about the one sheet wonder, by the way, if you have two patterns, you can flip it, right? It doesn't have to be the single kind. So y'all, maybe I'll make two sets because she says she's making 11 cards. That would be 22 cards, you guys. So I think I'm going to start with this sheet because I do like both sides of this. I think I'll start with this sheet here. So let me get my cutter out. I may put this on like time lapse so you can see me cut the papers. The other interesting thing is I think that's just like the card base, the plain side. So she's kind of representing the pattern is the darker piece. And what I do also think is interesting is she's bordering these things, and there's only one skinny piece cut. So I might end up using some of my border strips here to do that. All right, let me stop the camera for just a second, get my cutter out, and I'll put it on time lapse to show you guys me cutting this piece here. And hopefully I get it right. All right, see you in a second. Okay, you guys, quick check-in. You may have noticed that I cut it wrong, at least for the pattern. I don't know exactly where I went wrong, except it was probably the very first cut. And I think it's because I was using the words and trying to get myself, I should have flipped it over, to be honest with you, because I would have probably been better off. So, but I'm still showing all this to you because the reality is it doesn't even matter that I messed up the quote pattern, because I've still got these pieces, and this wouldn't have been any different than me having used layouts and like leftover scraps and yada, yada, yada. So this is the papers I have. I have a couple that are like duplicates, which is good. I can flip them over. I can do whatever, you know, like this one. I want the words. I do always want the words going the right direction. So that's probably going to dictate the times I flip it over versus not. And so I went off and I got some little cards here. These are just little 3 by 3.5. Let me see. I think it's, where my 0? 5.5 by 4 1/4. That's what it is. So this is essentially if you take an 8.5 by 11 and cut it in half and then fold it over. So I can either do cards obviously up and down, or I can do them sideways. So the thing now is, I'll just start taking these guys and gluing them down. And I may try to follow the patterns a little bit because I didn't booger them all up completely. But, you know, again, this is going to be like, possibly like that. And then I can do it up and down if I like this, right? And then we'll just start taking these pieces. This cat, get your butt out of the way there. Because this one here, let's say I want to go, I like the words like this, so we can come here. Now this goes all the way across. Then we can, I do like these triangles a lot. These almost are gonna have to go, I could either do it like this, which is kind of neat. I do like that. But let's do another one, perhaps this direction, why not? I'm not gluing these down because I'm gonna mess with these little pieces in a second. Now this one, I could do 2 pieces if I like. I could overlap them like this. It showed in one of them using 2 corners. Oh, and it works perfectly because I got them in the right direction there. So there's that. Then something like this, I like to sometimes take and flip it and then have like this. I could do that. And then, let's see, I've got 3 of this same size here. And we could do that. By the way, I did ink the edges of all these papers with the black soot. Okay, look at that. This is going pretty well, even though I boogered up the pattern, right? So let's see, there's that. And what about something like that? That's not in the pattern at all, but that's kind of what I've got going on here. So my other option, of course, is I still haven't got into my words or anything. I could use this on a whole different card. Do this. And then, by the way, she's so messed up, you guys. I've been packing my scrapbook room. We may be moving, you guys, believe it or not. So she's very discombobulated because things are not where they're supposed to be. Okay, what if I do something like that? Because I can bring in some of these words. So I think what I'm going to do next is glue those pieces down because, again, I now have these little tags and things, right? So, like, you know, stuff like this. Like, this is really cute. I need to trim that just a bit. I mean, these are simple. These are not going to be ornate. These are just nice. You know, honestly, I keep these in a box in my craft closet that says, oh crap, I forgot to buy or get Mary Sue a card or whatever. And these are ready to go. And also I set myself a goal. I haven't done it so well this year. I've done okay. To mail a friend a card every week. So these are going to be good because I can have these ready to go. Okay, that's going to almost have to go long ways. Let me think on that one just a minute. I like that. And I'll probably come back in with foam too. Foam and string. And these are so easy. I'm just loving this. Look how quick these are coming together, you guys. So easy. So easy. Let's see. I want to have this on top of this kind of pattern here because it's just a different... I almost have to turn it though, you guys. What if I do this? Because he's not long ways. He's too long. There we go. So I'll kind of copy these a little bit. All right. Oh, I have one more. Thank you. That looks good. And then we can get into these guys. So I'll have to pull these out. What should I use? What should I use? There is congrats, thank you, Choose kindness. Here's a congratulations. Here's a you did it. This is kind of a good graduation one. Oh, that's a little big. That's not going to go on these horizontally ones. I could bring that down to the middle. I still may could bring in some of these border strips, you guys, on either side of these if I want to. And let's celebrate. Here's some happy birthday. I kind of would mind another happy birthday. Let's see. Here's a let's celebrate. I kind of want something bigger. There we go. That's cute. I could still even come in with one of these. Oh yeah, that's adorable. Oh, I didn't do these. Oh, I can't believe it, I missed it. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. How could I miss those? Come on, let's see. Is that not going to work because of the white on white? I don't know, I kind of like that though. Because I'll put that up on foam. Do I need like a little banner? Or is that kind of messes with that, doesn't it? And then we can do something here. Does that look dumb, you guys? I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. I like the little banners, but oh, what if I do 3 of them? Oh, I kind of lose it there, don't I? That's almost good by itself on its own card, isn't it? You could just kind of fan these out. Well, that's kind of cute right there. And then it could have its own. I could do like a little branding strip at the top. What do you think of that? I don't hate that. What is this? I told you guys it was 4 1/4. So we'll cut that down. Just a hair under, so it's on the inside of my card front here. And that looks pretty cute right there, actually. Oh, okay, just put one of those together. And then, oh, here's a little square. This is good. Okay. Look at that, you guys. All right, let me glue these down, and I'll see what other little goodies I might wish to add. I might have some stuff in my ephemera container. I haven't looked. Or little, like, add-ins. So let me glue these down, and I may scuff the edges of my tags real quick, just because I had cut them out of the paper, and they're a little bit wonky. So let me back down a second. Okay, you guys. So what I've done at this point is I've gone ahead and glued most of these together, and I put foam under pretty much every single little tag thing. You guys, I just told you I've been packing my craft room. I have no idea what I've done with my string. The string I usually use for tags, I have like rolls of it, and I could have sworn I kept out my white. I don't know what to do with it. So it's somewhere here, but I couldn't tell you. What I want to do though is I still have these 3 left. Okay. And I just feel like they need a little something extra. I'm still maybe come back in on these. So I was getting into this here because I think these are my little frazzly things. And I'm kind of thinking these pom-poms will be cute, like on this one as an example. So the only bad thing is, I shouldn't say bad thing. I think what I'm going to do is glue this directly to, but I'll put the foam here. And I'm using my Nuvo glue because my ATG is put away. Again, I'm showing you guys, I guess in some ways, you do not have to have every supply on the planet in order to create, right? So I forget now who it was. There's another channel. She's, and frankly, I'll probably think of it after I record this, but she, I guess in the wintertime, moves inside. It's the She Shed Scrapper, I think. I can't swear on it, though. I think in the wintertime, she moves inside out of her shed, because I get the sense it's because of her weather, and I'm sure she said somewhere, and maybe I've missed it, but I don't think she has as many supplies in that time frame, and I think that's great. I think sometimes, you know, not everybody has an entire room full of stuff, and I think it's good to see, you know, scrappers that don't have all the things and still make beautiful creations. So, again, I'm having to improvise a bit from my norm, and I'm still not even sure what I'm going to do about the string situation, although I do have some frazzles here, so I may work with that. We'll see. I've put my stapler away too, though, so we shall see. All right, so this is a bit rough because I have gotten sticky stuff on here. Well, let's see. My goodness, you guys. I don't usually record myself in the actual process of creating without some kind of editing capability, because I have told you guys before, I'm the clumsiest scrapbooker on the planet. And while I don't mind you guys seeing when I booger up, it adds time because I have to fix whatever I just boogered. But look how cute that is, you guys. And I'll do the bottom here too. This is cute. This could be a cute little baby boy card or something. Although initially I thought to myself this could be a graduation card. It could be, but this is kind of, the little pom-poms sometimes make me think of babies, you know, and I don't really know why. Unless it's just because it's soft and squishy, like a toy. Okay. Oops, see, glue. So if I tuck this under here, and I put all my inks away, you guys. I have no mixed media out. Not even my, that's a lie. I may have just a little bit. I think I kept, I don't even know. I was trying to be smart about it. I'm kind of imagining it shouldn't be packed up too long, but that's wishful thinking, if I'm honest. Wishful thinking. Okay. So let's see. If I do this, I can do this pretty little daisy. That's really cute, you guys. Oh, that's perfect too. It's perfectly sized. So, where's my glue? Here it is. This is not going to be a voiceover video, I guess. I guess I have decided at this point we're not going to do voiceovers. Because why not? We can just chat, right? I keep thinking to myself, I have enough subscribers and stuff now. YouTube has all these restrictions, right? I mean, you can't do certain things unless you have this kind of subscriber count or watch hours or this or that and the other. And I think I can now do lives. I don't know if I could, should I, what time? I do have a day job, so I'm a bit restricted in what time I can do certain things. I mean, technically I get a lunch. If I want to get up and take a lunch or something, they're not going to care. But that being said, I work with folks. I'm in Texas, and I work with folks in LA a lot. Actually, technically it's San Francisco. My apologies. And it doesn't bother me, but they do tend to schedule. Now, see, look what I just did. I've done this, and now I've covered up all my daisies. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to be switching some things here, you guys. We can do that. We can totally do that. It's our crafty craft. Okay, so actually the other thing I was doing was scuffing my little tags here because I did not perfectly cut them out of our sheet of paper. So just so you know, in this collection, it has, this is the, I think it's Joyful Notes or something is the base. It's Pink Paisley Joyful Notes is the base. And then I've mentioned this before, but we get these exclusives from Color Rush. She puts these really adorable, like, those are actually from a different kit, but like these little, this one's this month was like this, and then there's like Oops a Daisy, You Grow Girl. I don't think I'm going to use those on my cards because I can still get, I have 3 3 more sheets of paper, you guys. Because again, I made this entire set of cards here from 1 sheet of paper. So I don't want to, I hate to use the word waste, but I don't want to use all my things. That's not going to, uh-oh. This is a little wide, so we'll trim that. Look at that. See, I need to get my undo, but then I have packed that, you guys. I have packed my undo. I'm kind of hopeful. We got our house on the market. It's been on the market for about 3 weeks. We got quite a few showings in the beginning, but I think if I'm 100% honest, the agent kind of referenced like the elementary school. And so we got a lot of young families. And I'm going to be honest, this home is, you could fit it. I mean, it's not like you can't fit it. It's just not really designed for a young family. It's more like an adult family. There's basically a mother-in-law suite, or like maybe for an older child, there's an ensuite in the second bedroom rather. And then, you know, there's a Jack and Jill and everything, but there's no carpet because I don't want carpet. We have a cat, and frankly, she throws up. She's got long hair. That's just what happens. And also, we've just realized years ago, we don't care for carpet. You can put rugs down and change them out and all the things. So we don't have carpet, and it says that in the listing. And people will come in and go, "Oh, there's no carpet." Duh, it's on the listing. But anyway, so we haven't had the right buyer. There's an older lady that came by. She actually was, she stopped by. She'd been looking on the online and had seen the house, and my husband was out in the yard on Saturday. And she said, "Hey, would you mind if I come in and looked at your home? We're looking at homes." And he was like, "Okay." So he gave her a tour. He's so funny. He's like, he told her this and that. And I asked him, "Did you ask her, you know, a few questions like what's their timing or anything?" He's like, "No." It's so funny. Anyways, I tell you guys all that to tell you my craft room is packed up. So I'm hopeful that it doesn't take too long to either decide not to move or to go ahead and get moved. We decided to move because my daughter lives down, I've mentioned this before, she lives outside of Houston. Well, about an hour and a half outside of Houston. And she's been kind of bugging us about moving, and on a whim, we kind of went and looked at some stuff about a month or so ago, and it's like, you know, actually we do like this one property, and if we can get the right price for our house, then why not? Okay, the thing I wanted to do with this, by the way, the reason I've kind of held on to this one is I kind of wanted to use either a floral, I don't know if I like that though. I kind of wanted to have a floral of some kind, perhaps. But that's kind of hurting my feelings. Maybe I'll do this one. So if I come in, does that balance that out, you guys? So in this case, I would not put the thank you up on foam. I put this floral here up on foam. I'm just looking to see. I kind of like the yellow because it's a little bit of a contrast to the pink. There's also these little birds. I don't think I have another bird facing the other way. That's not too, that's kind of a little busy though. I wish Mr. Birdie were facing this way, but because I'd come down here like this, I think. But he is not, and I don't think I have any other birdies. Just this flying bird, and that doesn't make any sense. All right, so, because I think this one's a little too curvy. It's going to cover up my thank you too much unless I come down here. I don't like that. I'm not saying I love that, to be honest with you. What if... I don't love that, you guys. I keep coming back to this yellow one. I'm not even sure why. I may do this. Okay. Why not? I'm sitting here and I'm debating over that, and that's kind of silly. That is silly, Christine. Okay. But I can kind of bend this up and it gives it a little texture so it's not so flat. I have actually a subby that says, she says, I don't like flat flowers at all. Like she's like, please don't use the florals because I don't like the flat ones. I'm not going to disagree. And some, I don't mind a paper flower, but you do have to do a little something, you know, to make it not so flat if you're going to do it. That being said, I will say, like, trying to get flowers, like I used to use those dimensional flowers all the time. Back when like Prima had, you know, their big dimensional flowers. I actually used to get stuff from a company called I Am Roses on, I don't know if I love that, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. That is a bit iffy for me. That is a bit iffy for me. Can I add a little something and make it not so weird? Let's just, is there a blue one? There's yellow. I'm sorry, I'm off on my container over here if you can't see what I'm doing. Okay, we're just gonna go with this one. We'll just go with that one. What was I saying? I Am Roses. I used to, back in the day, use all the flowers, but it will say it makes the layouts really fat in your album. Really, really fat. So, yeah, I don't think these are going to work on here, so that's okay. That's okay. I could use a little butterfly. No, I'm going to use that on a layout at some point. Okay, so the next thing I can do is, look at all my cards, you guys. Look at this. This is out of one sheet of paper. Technically two if you count the tags, okay? I get it. I get it. We had tags. So, oh, what if I put a little piece of floral down here on this one? Or what about the little bird, you guys? Oh, he's cute. I don't know, though. His head's getting chopped off. That's too bad. If he were just a tiny bit smaller. Just a tiny bit smaller. No. I'm going to hang on to these. Okay. Anyway, so that doesn't need a string. I'm not going to worry about that guy. He kind of does. No, doesn't need. Oh, that actually turned out really cute. Technically doesn't need. All right, we got our little tags going on here, right? Anyways, look at this, you guys. I've got, look at all these cards out of essentially two, not even two full pieces, because I got, these were in a, this was the back side, right, of one of them. So technically that's a sheet of paper. Otherwise, it's one sheet of paper. Let's see if I can do this without too much trouble. Do I have to get my tweezers? Probably. I'm probably gonna have to, because I don't have enough. Hang on one second. Let's see. I'll just shove that through there. I did not glue the tops of these down on purpose because I knew I was going to try to get string through here or ribbon or something. So I wonder, should I come back up? I feel like yes. Okay. Probably could have waited on the thinking of you. Okay. What do you think, guys? Let me trim this. That's really cute. Uh-oh, I got a string going on. Okay. There's that. Now, I do have this green scallop here, but I don't think that's going to weave. It might weave through there, but I don't think so. So I'm just going to use my little frazzles. I love these little frazzles, by the way, when they come in the kit. She usually includes, she started using pom-poms in a lot of them, so you usually get these kind of choices, and I just kind of love it. I never used this type of fiber before. Started getting her kits, and I just love the texture of it, to be honest with you. Uh-oh, might should have made that a little longer. That's okay. All right. So I'm just going to go through the rest of these. I may turn off the camera because it's taking me a second. Let me go through the rest of these, and then what I'll do is, I guess, do a show and tell, because I think that's going to be it. So let me finish these. I'll be back on in a second. Okay, you guys. So I'll be honest and tell you that if I still had a lot of my stuff out, I might actually add Nuvo drops or something to the middle of the flowers. So if you want to kind of jazz up anything like this, you know, you can add like Nuvo drops. I thought about enamel dots, but I don't want to do that. I always wanted to do the Nuvo, but I put them away. I packed them. So anyway, I got 12 cards, you guys, out of that 1.5 sheets of paper. So let me just kind of go through these. So it's a little thank you card. I just scuffed up the edges. This is one of my little triangles. Again, this is from that One Sheet Wonder that I boogered up. So I'll try to, like I said, remember to put the link to the little Pinterest page that I did. Just know that I did tweak it by messing up. So it's going to be slightly different than what you would get out of that sheet. So anyway, this is the thank you card. This little guy here was 2 triangles. I also put all these things up on foam, you guys. Now I did come in and add a little flower here because it just felt a little bit naked with just the congrats. So I did add that. Again, I might take little Nuvo drops and put them like right here if I had my Nuvo drops. This is Thinking of You. This is really cute. I think adding the frazzles to the cards just adds a little zhuzh to it. Again, Nuvo would have been cute in here, or maybe even glossy accents or something on the middle of the flowers. But there is this pretty gold fooling, so it's not like it's a, you know, that plain of a card. This was, again, I got a little frazzle. Now, this was the very end of my frazzle, so I could not tie a knot, so I just used a little Nuvo glue to glue it up as though it's like a little, you know, tag hole there, or a little string on there. This turned out cute. Happy birthday. Again, I might take, I don't know, I might have taken little Nuvo drops or something on this one, but it's just a nice, simple thing. You could take, I don't know, though. I kind of like the simpleness of it, so who knows. But that's a little foam underneath the happy birthday. This was my congratulations that you guys saw me add the pom-pom to. This is adorable. Not going to lie. Nothing really needs to go there. Thank you. Added my frazzles to this little tag. Again, I would have done something in the middle of these flowers just to zhuzh it up a little bit. Another little thank you card. These are not complicated, you guys. This took me no more than 20 minutes, I think. 30 minutes max, maybe. And so I got 12 cards in like 20, 30 minutes, you guys. So this is perfect. Thinking of You. I did add that little double print here with the little frazzles. Another little Thinking of You. This one here, I did come back and add this little vellum flower right here. I think I may have showed you guys that, but I can't swear on it. And my little flower here is kind of, you know, bent up a little bit to give it some dimension. And then my last little card is this Just For You, and it's got my little daisy trim behind it, and I think that is just adorable. So that's my 12 cards, you guys. I actually still have enough out of this kit to do at least one more layout. We shall see if I do that on camera for you guys. I still have plenty to do, at least that. So I've done 3 layouts and 12 cards, and there's at least enough to do 1, if not 2 more layouts, truthfully. I could probably get 2 more because I have 3 full sheets. So we'll see. You guys wish me luck on my house situation, and we will see you next time. Bye.